Hey everyone, welcome to Make More Money Part 2, second part of my Make More Money series, because I know that you want to do that in 2019. I do, you do, it's all good. Money's a great thing, okay? It is okay to want to make money, and I'm going to help teach you how to do it, okay? So if you missed part 1, go back, watch that. It's on my YouTube channel, all right? Or get on my email list too, because if you're not on there, then you're missing out because you get access to all this stuff. So you can real quick go to my website, worksmartcounseling.com, follow me on YouTube, whatever you want. But anyway, here it is. Okay, so this is the second part of Make More Money. And what I want to go over with you today are basically 4 simple things that I want you to consider that will help you to build upon what we talked about in the first video, which was primarily your mindset and your beliefs, because that is always the starting point. It is so critical. You're never, ever going to make money that you don't believe is possible and likely. Okay, let me say that again. You're never going to make money that you don't believe it's possible and likely to make. Okay, so you're only making what you think is realistic for you to make. So you have a lot of control right there, okay? But step 1, all right, I want you to know your worth, all right? So this is for people who, you could apply this to working for yourself, but most people I work with as a career coach work a 9-to-5 job. They work for an employer, okay? So know your worth. When is the last time you actually researched the market value for your job? You might be underpaid. I want you to do a little bit of research. Now, salary research can be done online. There are a lot of free sites out there that offer pretty good information, but I always recommend going to more than one source. Don't just accept one source for what it says. Make sure you're getting similar numbers wherever you go. But leverage your network. Talk to people who are doing the work you are doing or want to be doing. And there are ways and questions that you can ask to find out, okay, is this the right salary? Am I being paid fairly? So know your worth. Do some research and make sure that money isn't owed to you, because you should be paid what you deserve and for your industry and what you do in your level of experience. And there's a lot of people, women especially, but not exclusively, who are not earning what they could be earning without having to go find a different career or anything like that, okay? So that's step 1. Step 2 is then you might need to ask for a raise. If you are not making what other people with your level of experience in your field are making, then you need to schedule a sit down with your boss and a feedback session and bring your research, bring what you've shown, bring what you've done, the value that you provide to the table, and don't be afraid to ask for more. The worst that's going to happen is that they'll say no. Okay, and you've heard no before, you can hear no, and you'll have a choice then. Then your choice is, okay, do I keep going on this path or do I look for something else? You will have power in that situation, and it's okay if you hear no, but you've got to ask the question if you ever want to hear a yes, right? So I can coach you through that if you need some help, because it's a little scary thing to do. I totally get it, but people do it every day. It's not abnormal. People get raises. People get promotions. These are normal things. So I want to normalize it in your mind so you don't get too freaked out about doing it. Okay, right? So those are 2 things. Number 3, I want you to consider getting in on the gig economy. I'm in on it. The gig economy is real. It's growing. People are getting freelance work, part-time work, contracts, all kinds of stuff. You can go all in and make it your full-time job, which is what I do now as an entrepreneur. But before I did this, I worked for a year at my day job and coached people on the side, and I was making really good money. And it was incredibly fulfilling for me to have, outside of my regular job, these occasional, 1 or 2 a month clients that I could really connect with and coach and help and impact. And I made the decision to make it my full-time job. Whether you do or don't is up to you, but there's a whole nother A, source of income, and B, creative outlet for you. It may not be coaching people, but whatever your gift is, whatever your talent. Do you want to write a book? Do you paint? Can you do graphic design? You could design logos and stuff for people on the side. You can do that remotely. You have more than one talent. I promise you, okay? You were born with more than one gift. The question is, Are you aware of that? And are you willing to monetize it? And are you willing to put it out there to the world? So the gig economy, you know, the freelance work, it's huge, it's real, it's great, especially for late career people who have like an encore career or want to supplement their retirement income, but it's good for all generations that are kind of in the workforce altogether right now. So consider doing some side freelance work of some kind, and bam, you have a second income source. How cool is that? And you didn't even have to change jobs, right? So that's something to consider. But then the last one is sometimes you do need to look for a new job. That's okay. Sometimes you can just change careers. Maybe it's a whole new career path or just a different company in your same field. Most of us make money when we change jobs. That is a well-known fact. I know it seems counterintuitive, but it's true. Most people do get a pay raise when they go to other companies because it's kind of like a fresh start. And you've got some bargaining power because you don't have to go anywhere yet, right? But once you're in a job with a company and you stay there for a while, they get really comfortable and used to having you, and you've already agreed to do the job for a certain salary. So it's kind of like, why should they give you more, right? So it's a little harder sometimes to negotiate, even though it seems like it should be the opposite. I know. But anyway, I can help you with any of these things. But there's 4 ideas right there of how you can potentially bring more money into your life in 2019. Okay. So what I want you to do next is listen to the full episode that I did on my podcast, Career UpRising. It's on inflowradio.com. You can also go to my website, worksmartcounseling.com, and listen to the latest episode that way as well. I'm on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, TuneIn.com, iHeartRadio, and I'm probably forgetting something. So whatever your jam is, you can listen to it in the car, but wherever you want, at work, okay, go for it, right? But listen to the full episode. I've got 2, Make More Money Part 1 and Make More Money Part 2. These are just little companion videos, but I hope you loved it. I hope that it serves you, and I hope you'll consider working with me if you ever want to, if you want to really go big and take your career to the next level, all right? Take care, guys.